Hi guys, welcome back to Analysis with Emmanuel. In today's video, we're going to be recreating something very extraordinary and special. We're going to be recreating this Ulcer Health Risk Analysis dashboard from scratch. But before we go further, I'd love to give you a complete tour so you're going to get the overview of what we're going to be working on today. This is the Ulcer Health Risk Analysis dashboard. And if you notice here, we have 4 stages. We have the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. So we're going to be working on the peptic ulcer, which is the stomach ulcer. Now let's head to the stage 1. Now for the stage 1, you can notice that we just have like a little reddish spot. This is the first stage. Do you get? So this is the first and earliest stage. It's also called the erosion stage. Then it progresses to the stage 2, where it has like a more reddish spot. It gets the wounds begin to expand. Do you understand? We have the stage 3, where you can now notice that we have holes and it's beginning to have openings. The wounds are beginning to open. Do you understand? And then the last stage we have, which is the most dangerous stage, is the one where we have bleedings. The holes are now wide open and so much sore. And I think this is the last stage of the whole ulcer. So this is a very, very wonderful masterpiece. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very, very wonderful masterpiece. I really, really enjoyed myself while I was working with this wonderful masterpiece. But I'm not going to I really also want to tell you how I got the inspiration to this dashboard. So I was one day on my own viewing status on my WhatsApp and I saw this. So this was a post on my WhatsApp, somebody trying to create awareness on ulcer, trying to tell people what to do, how to make sure that they eat well and eat healthy to avoid ulcer. So I looked at it and I was like, as a senior data analyst that I am, I was like, how about I just go in there, make a better research, and bring out a proper analysis on ulcer health risk analysis. And that's how we came about this wonderful masterpiece we have over here. Do you understand? So this particular tutorial is not just going to teach you how to recreate this ulcer health risk analysis dashboard, it's also going to teach you how to think like a data analyst. This is a tutorial that, trust me, you don't want to miss. Make sure you stick to the end. It's for your own good. And trust me, you're going to learn a lot of things that you're going to have to go home with. So the first thing we are going to do here is to open our new file. So we are starting immediately. So once you come to your Power BI, sorry, home, you open the blank report. So it's just loading. Do you get? So we're just gonna wait a minute for it to load. Okay, now it's successfully loaded. The first thing we want to do is this is the data place. So we want to import our data into this Power BI report. So you come here, let me open this. So when you come, you're going to see get data. You go here, you come to this text CSV because the data set is in a CSV file format. Do you understand? And now, when you go to the description of this video, you're going to find a Google Drive link, sorry, where we have all the files that we're going to be using to work today. Do you understand? So when you check the description of this video, you're going to see a Google Drive link where it's going to locate where you're going to get all the files. So make sure you download all the files and practice along. Do you understand? So you're able to flow and you don't get lost. So you open this. So we want to import them. So we have 2 data sets to import. Then you come to your transform data. Here we are going to go to new source, text to CSV again. So having an issue. So we're going to now import the ulcer image. This is one where we're going to have the image on. Okay. Now, if you notice here, we have it to be our headers to be column 1, column 2, and column 3. But this is our true header. Do you understand? So we have to come here to use first as header to rectify that error. So now we are done. We're going to save it. So it's going to load into our Power BI report. So we just wait a little minute for it to load into it. So now if you notice here, we now have, if you come to the table view, just give it a time. So now this is our data set we're going to be working with for today. And this is the second data set we're going to be working with today. So you come here, the first thing I want to do is to import our canvas background. So when you go to the Google Drive link also, you're going to see the background we're going to work with. So you open it, make sure it's in fit. It's in fit, and you reduce the transparency to 0. This is how it looks like now. So this is what it looks like now. So the first thing we want to do is to import our Chiclet slicer. Now, I want to tell you something. As we're going forward, if your Power BI is not up to date, make sure it is up to date. Update your Power BI, unless some features we're going to be working with today, you wouldn't see them on your laptop or wherever you're working from. So make sure your Power BI is up to date as we go further, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is to import our get more visuals. Now, some people might not have this email, might not have their a license for Power BI. Now, if you check the description of this video, I dropped a link to a tutorial where it will help you to bypass. This is for educational purpose only. So you'll be able to help you to bypass this and you'll be able to access this. So if you're not able to access get more visuals, that's what you're supposed to do. You understand? So check the description of the video. So this is materials I want to share to you so that everyone is able to follow along and everybody is able to grow together. Okay. So that's the whole purpose of this video. So it's not going to be fair if people are able to do it and people are not able to do it. Do you understand? I want everybody to go and follow along. So we just wait a little minute while it loads. It's going to take time, small time actually. So now it's successfully loaded in. So you just come here, you just search image. Just search for image. So we are looking for what we call the Chiclet slicer. So this is the Chiclet slicer. We are going to import it into our Power BI, our Power BI report. So we just wait for some time. It's not going to take time now. So you add it. Add it. Click this add. Yeah. So this is our Chiclet slicer now. Do you understand? This is a Chiclet slicer now. So what we're going to do is now add it to the visual. When you click it, you're going to notice that it's joined. So you're going to, let's try to just fit it in. So what we want to do here is, this is where we're going to display our image. This is where we're going to display our image, and we just keep this here for now. Keep it there for now. Okay. So for the Chiclet slicer, we're going to add our category. So our category is going to be the Ulcer stage. Then for the image, icon URL. So you're going to come here. We want to make sure that it's aligning. You make the column one and the rows 4. Do you understand? So we're going to off the multiple selection and on first selection. Do you understand? So it's going to tell us that by force by fire, something must be selected. Do you understand? And you get to know why later. I'm going to put you through why later. So we're going to come here, the text size 8. Here it's going to be 90. And here is going to be 55. Do you get? So this is how it's going to be. For the selected color, so I have my own code for the selected color. So we're going to go to more visuals. Now for the selected color, we're going to use E6EE F6. So this is what we're going to use for the selected color here. I want to resize this. Let me resize this a little bit. Okay. So now we're going to come to general. We're going to come to general, and we're going to off the background and header icon. So I think it has like a title I'm supposed to off. Yeah, the header. So we're going to off the header too. Yeah, so this is how it looks like now. So the next thing we're going to do is to make the borders white instead. The borders line. Yeah, that's the outline. Yeah, it should be white instead, so it gets to blend better. Do you see how it looks now? So the color is going to have our main color for the day. Our main color is 1B60F0. So this is our main color for the day. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. And we're going to use our hover color. We want it to have like, it should show, okay, give me a minute. When you come to your hover color, let's tap this first. So let's just make it a little more lighter so that when you're trying to hover around, it shows like, do you see it? Like there's this little, a lighter color around the stages. Do you understand? So for now, we've been able to put in our slicer, our chiclet slicer in the side. So the next thing we're going to do is to import our image viewer. You come here again, go to get more visuals. So we're going to import image viewer. I think yeah, let's see the one we have. So it's successfully loaded already. So we're going to search for image again. So we want the image viewer by cloud scope. So okay, this is it. So when you search for image, you come here. So we're going to add this particular visual into our Power BI report, because we're also going to be making use of it. Do you understand? So you're going to add it to. Now it's been imported successfully. So we're going to come here. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to move this. Okay, so just to fit it in. Okay, now there's a reason why I choose this image viewer by cloud scope, because it gives us more features. We have more features to work with, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. So you come here, we're going to add the image URLs. Now, do you see how it looks like? It's not fitted in, okay? So, but when you come here now, we're able to format it. So instead of scale down, we're going to use fill. Do you understand? And now we're going to increase the border radius to 10. We're going to increase the border radius to 10 and use zoom as hover. So what it means is when you hover around, you should be able to zoom. And do you get? So we're also going to do something. I want to off the tooltip. I don't want the tooltip to be showing because there's nothing that we want to show there. So we're going to search for tooltip, then you off it. Okay. Now when you see it, you see that it also has like this curve. It has like the curve around the ending side because we want it to rhyme with our image. Do you understand? So we just try to fit it in. Now the next thing for us to do is to off the background. Come here, off the background. So now we can try to work with it better. So it's going to come out, do you understand, marvelously well? Exactly. Do you see it? So we've been able to do one or two things and I'm very, very happy for that. Like I said earlier, this is a very, very wonderful project. One thing I would also want to say is I would also love to see your version when you create this dashboard. You can find my LinkedIn and my other social media links on the description of this video. Please do well to tag me, add me up so that when you post it, I can also see your version and how were you able to put together the techniques I'm sharing for you today and the knowledge I'm passing for you today. And one other thing, please, this is a growing channel. This is a growing channel. Just trying to pass our knowledge out there. The best you can do to support this channel is by subscribing to the channel. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel before, just click the subscribe button and yeah, let's go further. Okay, so now we've been able to do one or two things. You can see that we have it here. You can see this is the stage 2. This is the stage 3. You can see it's zooming. It's zooming. It makes this is a more better image viewer. When you come here, you see the stage 4. Do you see it? You cannot get a clearer image of what we are analyzing today. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to recreate our, what do we call it? We call it card visuals. Do you understand? So the first thing we are going to do is we have measures to create. Okay, I don't think I've said it before, but we have measures to create measures. So when you go to the description of this video, in that same what do we call it? In that same Google Drive link, you're going to see measures there. You're going to see a formula file where all these measures are stored. So I used to write down my measures. If you are new to my channel, I used to write down my measures so that we don't waste time writing all of these things. What we just do is just copy and paste it. Do you understand? Since they are ready already. So you press your Ctrl C. You come here, your Ulcer dataset, create new measure. So now this is what we're creating today. This is the first measure we're creating. Press enter. The next measure we'll be creating is the verse pain severity. Sorry, let me copy this perfectly well. I don't want to make errors. Okay, I don't want to make errors. So just follow me and recreate these measures. You're going to see why we're doing so very soon. Do you understand? So it's very, very important. It's part of it. Without it, we can't work. Do you understand? And I hope you're actually paying attention. This is a very nice project. Do you understand? And I'm sure that when you're able to pay complete attention, when you want to defend it, probably you put it to your portfolio. I would advise you also put it to your portfolio because it's going to help you out. You'll be able to present it like you did it yourself. You understand? That's just the whole purpose of it. Or you'll be able to make a better version of this kind of dashboard. Do you understand? So everybody, I want everybody to learn and go forward together. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. So now we've been able to create the 3 measures we'll be working with for today. So the next thing we're going to do is to input our card visuals. This is the card visual. This is the card visual. So for the values, we are going to just put anything. Actually, let's just put patient ID. Let's call it for the count. Let's just put patient ID there, and this is what I'm going to do next. So we're going to put this data. We want to add data here. We're going to come to our average age and add our average age. So now this is what it looks like currently, right? So now we're going to remove our callout value, both the value and both the label. Do you understand? But there's a reason why I did that first, because it will work. Something must be here. It must have a value. Do you understand? Something must be here. That's why I had to put something there. So now we've been able to get this particular version. Do you understand? Wait, let me give it more space. So we're going to off the background. Search for background. We're going to off all the backgrounds. Okay, no. Now the reference label layout background must be on. Do you understand? We need it, and I'll tell you why. So now we're going to change the color to the E6. Yeah, we need it to be in the E6. Okay, so now we've been able to do that. We're going to now change the shape. So when you come here, you come to shape, you put it to 25. I don't want individual corners. I want everybody to have a corner radius of 25, or is it 20? Okay, yeah, 25 is the perfect one. So now it has this round shape. Do you get? It has this round shape now. So the next thing you're going to do is try to just resize it and make it look very comfortable in this place. So now we want to change the color. We want to change the color. You come here. Sorry, not here. We're going to come to the reference label to change the color. So we want to put it to let's use this our main color. Yeah, and reduce this by 1 to make it 11. And then when you also come here to we use our main color, which is the 1B60F0. And I want to show you something. So just work with me. Work with me while we go through this. So we're going to come to I think it's the multi-card, right? No, 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 it's not the multi-card. So I think it's here. Come to the layout. Yeah, so it's here. Okay, so instead of list, we'll put it to table. Do you understand? So now you see that it's fitting well. So instead of it being congested in this place, it now has like separated format. And also, we're also going to, I think I didn't reduce the size of the value. So it's looking a little bit bigger. So this is how it is now. So we have this best average, a reduction in average age. Do you understand? So the next thing we are going to do for the card visual is to put in the total amount of patients, which is the count patient. Do you understand? Count patient ID. So when you come in, just put two values and come here also, this drop down, make it count extent. And we're going to off from the call out, we're going to off the label. And then we want the values to have our color, our main color, which is this color. So one thing I also want to tell you, as a data analyst, when you're making a dashboard, make sure you have a color structured pattern. You don't just make color rainbow dashboard. Don't have up to 5 different colors in your dashboard. At least you can use like shades of one color. It makes your dashboard have a better rhyming spirit. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're going to off the background. I've done that. So we're going to just do this a little bit. So we have some backgrounds to stay off. When you come here, you search background. Are you following? Make sure you're following so you don't get to miss anything. So off all the backgrounds, that are on. Yeah. So now it's able to blend better. Do you understand? It's able to blend better. Now the next step is for us to put in we have this line chart. Yeah. So this we're going to call it like a sparkline. So it's going to act like a sparkline here. So inside this place, you're also going to learn how to work with this sparkline. So when you come here, you're going to notice I didn't talk much about this. You're also going to notice these sparklines visuals. Do you understand? I didn't know why I didn't even talk about it. So it shows like a trend line. So this particular one now is showing the trend line of patients in a year. This one now is showing the trend line of average BMI in a year. Do you understand? But this one now, I think this one should be showing a different thing, but I can get to it. So we're going to come here. We have our date of diagnosis, right? So when you come here, you put it to the x-axis. So you remove the quarter, month, and day, leave it to only year. For the y-axis, we're going to put count patient ID. Yeah. So we're going to off. You're going to come to your x-axis. Okay, the values are off. Come to your y-axis. The value should be off. Nothing should be on. We have labels. Okay, let me widen this a little bit so I can be able to know what I'm offing. Yeah, of the titles, of the values and title. Come here also of the title. Come here also of the background. So now that it's like this, we want to make it have like a smooth line because it's going to act like a sparkline. So we want to we'll reduce the width and make it have smooth instead of linear. Do you get? So this is how it's going to be. So it's going to look better and more will I say attractable more attractable or something like that. So yeah, the background is off also. So now this is what our sparkline and this is what our first card visual looks like. So we're going to bring in our title. Our title is going to be what? Total patients. Total patients. And it's going to have 11, not 12, but let's use 11 for now. And for the color, it's going to have our main color and Studio UI semi-bold. Do you understand? We're going to off the background to come to effect to off the background. And yeah, this is how it looks like. So you take this, sorry, you take this over here. I'm trying to fit it in. Take this over here. Okay, let's try our best to make this. Do you understand? I want to just make sure that everything has a nice plan. So let's come to our position. Yeah, let's edit it. Everything must come together better. Do you understand? Do you understand? So for the patients, let's just move it. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to make sure that, so I'll add a space bar now. Okay, I think the space bar is too much. Okay. So it looks better now. But I feel like this 80 still has a background. I can still see a background or so, okay, it's not a background I can see, it's a line. Come here. I just see it has border. I can still see a line. So now it doesn't have anything. Yeah, so it doesn't have anything now. So it's more blended. Okay, so we are good now. We are good. So this is our first card visuals. This is our first card visual. So we want to make for the next. You just come here, press copy, Control C, and then press Control V, and just have a drag and drop. Okay, so now perfect. So, instead of us to have average age, so we're going to remove this and put, I think with average author size. Yeah. So now we are going to see something. Let me take you somewhere. So we'll go to layout. I think we'll have to reduce this. Yes. So when you reduce this to 35, the full now shows. Do you understand? So this is it. So we want to work with the average BMI. So we're going to have another card visual. I'm supposed to copy this actually. Let me copy this. So we're going to have another when you press Ctrl C here, you press Ctrl V, it's going to take you to another one. And after we've copied it here, the next thing we're going to do is to change it to average BMI. So you're going to remove this count of patients in this place and replace it with BMI, the column BMI. So instead of sum, we are calculating the average. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Okay. So for the line chart, we are going to let's put our line chart. So let's just copy this since it already has its own format. Ctrl C. After you press Ctrl C, you're going to use Ctrl V to get this. So we're going to, for this particular one, let me just make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. So for this particular one, instead of year versus count of patients, we're going to use average BMI. So we want to know the body mass index, the average body mass index according to each years. Do you understand? So we want to know the growth of it. So this is it. So this is the online chart of this particular one. And the next thing we're going to do is to get a text box. So this one is going to have what? Average what? BMI. Do you understand? So take it to 11 and make it have our main color. Also remove the background. And I think, yeah, CGUI semi-bold. CGUI semi-bold. Now let's couple this together. And sorry, let's take our train over here. So try to fit it in. Voila. So I think, yeah, this is good. Let's just take this down a little bit. Okay. So I think we're good now. Yeah, we're in a very good page. So the next thing is for our average pain severity. So this one is just measuring of how much pain the patient is feeling. So we're going to do the same thing here. First of all, Ctrl C for this one, then Ctrl V. So we're going to take this here. Okay. So for this particular one now, instead of what do we call it? Instead of us to have the average Ulcer, we're going to have the last. Okay, sorry, average pain severity. So we're going to come here. I think it's this layout. So we're going to come here and reduce it again. Exactly. So now let's just put in 25. So in the value area 25, it's going to show everything we need. Do you understand? So it's just a matter of you understanding what we are working with today. So the next thing we're going to use is I think it's the okay, let me just do a little bit of expo. So we're going to have over here, wait, give me a minute. So over here, we're going to have okay, for the average hemoglobin, that's what we're going to be measuring. Okay, and for here, we're going to be measuring okay, average hemoglobin. So now let's take it back. Let's go back to now. Let's go to our own that we're working with. So we wouldn't be naming it what I named out. I think that would be an error. So we're going to name it average hemoglobin balance, something like that. We'll look for a better name now. So the next thing we're going to do is for us to create this. So the hemoglobin Column is what we're going to, this is it, average. Instead of sum, we're going to use the average, and we're going to remove the label in the callout value. We're going to remove the label in the callout value, and also, oh my god, I was supposed to use this. I was supposed to copy this from here, but let's do. We're still on the same page. Remove the background also. Yeah, this is perfect. I can also see that border line. I can also see that border line. So off of the background, and when you come here, when you come to callout value, see callout value. Sorry, when you come to the card, close the callout value. When you come to the card, you're going to see this border and divider of it. So great. So now this is very wonderful. We're going to take in this. Let's do Control C. Do you understand? Control C and Control V. You understand? So let me take this into my visual for the second one. So now for this, we're going to use average hemoglobin instead. Yeah, so this is the flow. So sorry, let me just go through this. I want to go through something now. What's the name? What's the name? What did we call it? So we're reporting the hemoglobin level of that particular patient. So I think the best name we're going to give to this should be average, sorry, okay. So now this is it. This is perfect. So we're going to take this to 11. So GUI semi-bold. Color, our main color, and the next thing we're going to do is off the background, and voila, we're done. We're done. This is very perfect. This is very perfect. Okay, okay. Okay, so let me just drag this down a little bit. Okay, just trying to fit it in. Do you understand? So we have a better view of our title. Average hemoglobin level was what I thought would be a better match. Do you understand? So now we've been able to work on our card visuals. Wow, this is amazing. So far, we've been able to do an amazing job, honestly speaking. So, like I said earlier, the my social media links are on the description of this video. Do well to make sure when you post it, my LinkedIn is there. Make sure to tag me. I would love to see your version. I would love to see how you're able to apply all the texts I'm sharing today or the knowledge I'm sharing today. I'd love to see how you're able to come about your own version. And make sure to subscribe to this channel. The truth is, this is a growing channel, and I just started it, trying to make sure it grows. So the best way you can support me in this channel is to actually subscribe to the channel and share the video to other people that you know that will be very interested in this kind of topic. Do you understand? So that's just the best way to support the channel. So let's go further. So now we've been able to do marvelous job. We want to create a donut chart here. That's the next thing we have for today. Now the next thing we want to do is to visualize the patient history distribution. We're going to be using a donut chart for that. So when you come here, after you've inputted your donut chart from this visualization pane, you now, for the legend, we are going to be using the history. Let's look for the column ulcer history, and for the value, we are going to be using count of patients. That's the patient ID. You understand? So this is how it's going to look like. Let's make it count distinct. Okay, that's fine. So now we are going to remove a lot of things. So we're going to leave the legend. Yeah, we're going to leave the legend, and okay, give me a minute. So for the slices, sorry, we'll have to make edits for this one. So for the color of the previous, now note, write down, use the same colors I used so that they all rhyme together, okay? So for the color of the previous, we have it to be 6 EB AFF. Okay, so this is the color of the previous. Do you understand? So for the color of the none, we have it to be the I think this is it. Yeah, 118. Just take a look at it. So this is 118 DFF. Yeah, that's for the none. Then for the recurrent, we have it to be D2EEFF. You understand? So now for the slices, we want the spacing to be better. We are going to take the spacing to 80. Yeah, 80. The spacing is going to be at 80. And then for the detail labels, we are going to make it only percent of total. We're going to use only percent of total. And for the color, we are going to make it have our main color, which is the 1B60F0. Do you understand? So that is that. Now we need to work on the legends. The legend text, we're going to off the title, but for the text should be in this form, the same color, which is it to 9. Yeah, and we're going to off the title and off the background. Voila. So now it looks better. It looks very much better, and we can work with this so far. Do you now get? So we need the title for this particular visual we just worked on now. So put our text box in. So our text box is going to say, what do we call it now? What do we name this particular visual? So we say patient ulcer history distribution. Would that name go? Ulcer history distribution. Let's work with that instead of adding patients. We just want a brief and a better name. Ulcer history distribution. Do you understand? So now this works perfectly well. So what we're going to do is to just make our usual edit, give it the color that we've been using so far, which is this bold color, semi-bold, yeah. And what else? If you have 11, it's not 12, but let's work with, let's see how 11 goes. And yeah, so now we're going to copy this and move this here. Do you understand? So now this is how perfect it looks. Yeah, 12 will go better from what I can see. 12 will go better. Let's make it 12. Let's make it more bold. You know, we use 11 for the card visual. So yeah, this is better now. So now we want to create our uh what do we call it? A line chart. Yeah, that will show us the patient demographics, the distribution of patient across each age group. Do you understand? So we want to know each age group how Ulcer affects this age group. So we want to use a trend line that's going to be the perfect fit for it. Do you understand? So for that we'll have to create our age group column. So you come here, you pick select new column. Now note new column, not new measure. Do you understand? So when you come to that formulas we had, this is the age group formula here. So this age group is going to show the age group between 26 to 30, 31 to 35, and so on. Do you understand? So let's copy this, copy it from yours, and put it in. Press enter. Now we've been able to create it successfully. So when you highlight this stop, we'll take the age group to the x-axis, and I think it's the patient ID, count patient ID. So this is how it's looking like. You understand? Let me just make a confirmation. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So what we're going to be doing now is to edit it. So I'm going to remove the title and the value of the y-axis. But for the x-axis, I'm only going to remove the title, but I'm going to leave the value. And I'm going to leave the value, we're going to leave the value in our normal default color. Do you understand? Now for the line, we want the line to have this uh, smooth feeling. Do you understand? It makes it more, makes it look better. And for the title, of it, the title of the background. Okay, from this we can see that it's changing. So it's trying to sort it below, like it's having trying to have like a trend line, but that's not how we want it to be. We want it to sort it by ascending using the age group, using the age group. Do you understand? So instead of it having to change the age group just to fit in an ascending form, let the age group be accordingly. You understand? So we can see a better trend line. So now that age group is accordingly, we have 26, 31, 26 to 30, 30, 31 to 35. Do you understand? So now this is a more better trend line. So we can tell that, oh, at 56 age group, 56 to 60, we had the lowest. Do you understand? So that's just how it makes more sense. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So the next thing we are now going to work on, is the title. We're going to work on the title now. So is the title we're going to work on now. So what are we going to name it? Let's name it um let me just check real quick. Let me check real quick. So I named it patient age distribution. Let me copy this so I don't get to waste my time. And yeah, perfect. So we're going to off the background and we're good. So what's going to happen here? The color distribution we use here is we use this one. Where is it? Yeah. So we use the 118 TF color distribution there. Do you understand? And for this particular one, this header, we used our main color distribution, which is the 1B60F0. Do you understand? That's what we use there. So now let me copy this. Uh, Put it here. Okay. Okay, I think I should maybe reduce this a little bit. Okay. So I can be able to fit in this better. Okay. And we're good. At this point, we're good. So we have this place to work on. This is the next place we have to work on. Let's see how it's going to go. So we're going to take in our we're going to take in our stack bar chart. This is our stack bar chart we're going to um, use here. So for this particular visual now, we want to work on the prevalence of the what ulcer depth levels. Do you understand? So the prevalence of ulcer depth levels. This is the bar chart. So when you come here, I'm going to take the ulcer depth. You just want to make analysis and know how the ulcer depth works across each stages. Do you understand? And across each age groups. So count of patient ID, and voila, this is how it looks like. But we're going to make edits here, and I want you to pay complete attention because we're going to make a new version of bar chart, something you've not seen in a long time. So trust me, something you've not seen in a long time. So with this, we're going to remove the title. For this x-axis too, we're going to remove the title and the values. Do you understand? So it's like this currently. Then when you come to the bars, the transparency, we're going to take it to 0. Do you understand? And I want you to pay close attention to whatever I'm doing today. So that you come here, you come to this search, add further place. You come here, error bars, enable this. Do you understand? So as we come forward, so in the upper bound, you're going to add what did you add? Ulcer depth, right? Yeah. So you're going to add ulcer depth and the bars match series color. Yeah. And sorry, let's go to the markers. So what we want out our marker for this first stage is the 0, take it to 10. No, I think 10 is too big. 7. So 2 is the highest this one can go. So for this particular bars, you take it, now watch me. You take the width of this to 10. Do you understand? And make this symmetrical on this. So now if you notice, you can tell that we had something here. Do you understand? We had this is looking like currently, but we want to make it better. Do you understand? So the border size is going to have our native color, and sorry, not our native color. It's going to have this color here, 118 DFF. Do you understand? And our markers too, 7, 7. Now, if you look at it, you see that our dashboard is beginning to form in place, it's beginning to come in place, and it's taking the shape. So I'm proud of how far we've been able to come. We've been able to do a lot, but there's something I want to say. So you're going to check the description of this video. You're going to find my LinkedIn account and my other social media accounts. When you'll be sharing these videos on any social media platforms, do well to tag me. I would love to see your own version and how you'll be able to put in place whatever techniques I shared here and whatever new ways you were able to put in things. Also, this is a growing channel. Honestly speaking, this is a growing channel. And the best way you can just support the channel is by making sure you subscribe to the channel. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to do so. That's the way I can have the motivation to keep sharing my knowledge and being able to pass out important information to the audience out there and to the public. So lastly, if you're interested in a one-on-one mentorship where you want to grow your data analytics career and you want to see yourself being a master data analytics, so I have a 5 months mentorship program that I'm running, a paid mentorship program. And if you're interested in elevating your data analytics career for future purpose to gain this skill because it's very, very important, please do well to reach out to me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn link is in the description of this video. Reach out to me for the full details so we get to talk better about it. So for this particular one now, it's 12. The font size is 12, same UI bold, and it has this color 1B60F0. I just copied it. I'm just trying to tell you so that you'll be able to follow with me. Do you get? So the next thing we're now going to be working on is this. So we're going to be creating a ribbon chart that will be showing the patient distribution across medication. Do you understand? This is a ribbon chart, patient distribution across what medication. So when you come here, this is your ribbon chart. Let's look for the ribbon chart. I think this is it. No, no. So let's take this. I'll show you how to add your ribbon into it. Okay. So for the med type, we're going to take the med type into the x-axis. What's the med type? Yeah. This is going to go to the x-axis, and count of patients. Count of patients is going to come here. Yeah, exactly. So this is how it's going to look. For the grid lines of the grid lines, there shouldn't be any grid line. For the y-axis, the title. No, we shouldn't have a title. I don't. We shouldn't even have a value. Yeah, we're not going to deal with values. And for the x-axis, we'll be having a value, but we change the color to our color. You get now it makes more sense. And now for the bars, we want to make sure that everything is aligning on your ribbon. So for the column, we'll have to a better layout. The space, let's try 50. 50 is quite good. Okay, 70 is bad. Let's go 65. That 65 is okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just size this in. Now let's off the title and off the effect, the background effects. You understand now? So we've been able to put this in place, and now let's take in our title once more. Now this is our text box. Let me just copy this real quick, trying to be fast as possible, so we don't get to wasting time. So I don't get to waste your time. Copy, Control C for copy. When you come here, just put this. Yeah. So we're going to off the background effect, and let me resize this. So I'm going to take this in. Voila. So now I've been able to arrange it. Do you understand? Let me just take this down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Trying to make it have a better shape. Do you understand? So now this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, this is good. Now, the next thing we want to do is our last part of the visual before we now set up our headers. So, the next part we want to do today is the, what do we call it? The distribution of the patient's pain pattern. The distribution of the patient's pain pattern. And it's going to be having this diamond edge. Now, if you notice, we had a marker with the circle edge, but now we're going to make use of the diamond edge. Do you get? So, for the diamond edge, we're going to have all of this. We're going to show the next thing we're going to be talking about is the distribution of pain pattern across each patient. So we're going to be putting in another cluster column chart, sorry, bar chart. Yeah. Then okay, see, for this one, highlight this particular metric, we need to remove the title, this med type. Yeah, so it feels better now. So for this particular one, we're going to be working with the distribution. I want to just check out the distribution of pain pattern across each patient. So we're going to use, for the pain pattern, we're going to use I think the y-axis for the pain pattern, and for the x-axis we're going to use patient ID, count of the patient ID. Exactly. So this is how it's going to look like. But this time we had like a round bar chart, but this time we want to have like a diamond shaped bar chart. And that's what we're going to be working towards today. So make sure you're paying attention. And what we're going to come here to this exercise is to do is remove this title, remove the values. When you come here to the y-axis, when you come to the y-axis, you're going to off the title and make this one have this 1B60F0 color. Now, when you come to the, I think it has like a title. So we're also going to off the title and off the background. So this is the background of it and off the title. When you come to visuals, for our bar chart, we are going to reduce it. Do you understand? It's transparency, we don't want to see it. So now we're going to come here. We want to add further analysis. So for the upper bound, enable this. Okay. So the upper bound, we're going to add pain pattern. Do you understand? And make this symmetrical. Do you understand? So for this bar chart, we're going to have this color pattern, this 118 DFF, and the width should be 10. Make it 10. The border should also have the same thing. This is our color pattern, and the border should be 2. You understand? So this time we want to use our marker. We want our marker size to be the diamond. Let's use the diamond. So we're going to make it size 7. Okay, let me fit this in better. So now this is how it looks like. This is perfect. So these are other ways of making your dashboard come out in a better form. Do you understand? So this is a new brand way of putting out your bar chart and make it look better, have a better shape and have a better pattern. You understand? So now we're going to come for the title. So for the title, we're going to have it to be I think patients pain pattern distribution. Let's use that. Pain pattern distribution. Are you watching what I'm doing? So you come here, semi UI, semi bold. You come to this place, you off the background. You understand? So this is how it's going to look like. Let's just make a little bit of edit here. Okay. So pain pattern distribution. So this is supposed to have like a subtitle saying across patients, but there's no need for that. So we can work with this. So normally the pain pattern distribution is already across patients, so there's no need to write it as a subtitle already because distribution is what across patients. So for this, I think we are good. I just want to just like make a few edits. Let's just try to make sure everything is aligned. Do you understand? So I want to highlight this and reduce it a little bit so that I can be able to have a better flow here. Do you understand? Okay, okay, okay. So just try to arrange it so that it all looks better than it was. You understand what I'm saying? Take your time. Okay. So I think this is better. This is better. Yeah, this is good. It's good enough. It's good enough. Uh, Okay, so now this is perfect. So the next thing we want to do is to put our search button. So we're going to come here to shapes. We're going to get the round rectangle. Yeah, so this is no, I don't think it's the round rectangle we're going to make use of. Is it? No, 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 it's not it. So let's go to shapes. I think you see it. So I think it's the oval. No, that's this one. So I'm going to be using the power. Do you understand? So this was going to give us a round shape, a better shape that would fit in to what we want to achieve. Do you understand? So you come here, okay. Come here, and it's going to be like this. Yeah. So we're going to change the color. I want us to change the style. When you come here, you change the color to white, pure white. Do you understand? Now we're going to remove the borders of the borders, so it blends perfect. Do you understand? So now this is what it looks like. So we're going to use our text box to just um, going to change the color. We're going to use this one and make it also semi-UI bold, semi-bold. 11, I think 11 is perfect here. And off the background. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Let me go back so I can be able to highlight the one I want to highlight. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, so this is how it's going to be. So we want to just make it fit better. Yeah. So the next thing we're going to do is let's increase the font to 12. That's the 12, and make it bent. Do you understand? I should have this click. So now this is perfect. If you want to increase the size, you can also increase the size, but I think 14 will be too much. Let's see. Let's see, 14 is too much. Okay, 14 is not too much. 14 actually goes well. So this is set, and this is how it looks like. So the thing for us to do is to put in our title, and we're done. So we've been able to go this far, and this is wonderful. I'm really, really happy for how far I've been able to come. And just please, like I said earlier, this is a growing channel. The best way to support the channel is to so the best way to support the channel is to subscribe for the channel. And if you are interested in your one-on-one mentorship in data analytics, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm available there, so we can talk better about it. I will send you the full details. So voila, we are done. So this is where we are now, and if you check it, we've been able to go very far, which I'm very, very proud of. I would just want to say one thing. So I'm proud of how far we've been able to come. We've been able to do a lot, but there's something I want to say. So you're going to check the description of this video. You're going to find my LinkedIn account and my other social media accounts. When you'll be sharing these videos on any social media platforms, do well to tag me. I would love to see your own version and how you'll be able to put in place whatever techniques I shared here and whatever new ways you're able to put in things. Also, this is a growing channel. Honestly speaking, this is a growing channel. And the best way you can just support the channel is by making sure you subscribe to the channel. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to do so. That's the way I can have the motivation to keep sharing my knowledge and being able to pass out important information to the audience out there and to the public. So lastly, if you're interested in a one-on-one mentorship where you want to grow your data analytics career and you want to see yourself being a master data analytics, so I have a 5 months mentorship program that I'm running, a paid mentorship program. And if you're interested in elevating your data analytics career for future purpose to gain this skill because it's very, very important, please do well to reach out to me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn link is in the description of this video. Reach out to me for the full details so we get to talk better about it. So now we're done, and we just need one last thing, which is the title. Do you understand? So let's to shift this stuff here. So I'm going to off the background. So we're going to write Ulcer. Let me just copy from here, and I'll show you what it looks like, so I don't waste our time. So when you come here, so this is it. So now when you look at this, it's on 24 font size. It's on the Soji bold, not the semi bold, but the bold, and it has the color of this one. It has the color 1B60F0. You understand? So this let me just align it. So this is wonderful. This is very much wonderful. I'm so proud of how far we've been able to come. I'm very much proud of how far you've been able to come. And thank you for watching this video. Bye.